Today we'll be looking at Thomas Edison, and the allo is I can make a biography brochure about Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison is one of the most famous inventors of all time. He was an inventor and businessman. He was able to manufacture and market his inventions. He is best known for his inventions of the light bulb, phonograph, and motion picture camera. Read the text on Thomas Edison and then make a biography brochure about him. Use the template provided to you. That's the thing here that we just looked at, this sheet here, which you can fill in. Let's start reading. So Thomas Edison, born 11th February 1847. He died on the 18th of October 1931, aged 84. So he lived a fair life for the back then. 84 wasn't a bad age to live to. Childhood. Thomas Edison was born in Ohio, America. As a child, he had hearing problems from the illness scarlet fever. His mother was a teacher, so he did not go to school, but was taught at home. Getting a job. He got his first job by accident. He saved a 3-year-old boy from being hit by a train, and the boy's father was so grateful that he gave Thomas a job as a telegraph operator. A telegraph operator is a person who operates a telephone switchboard. At 19 years old, Thomas got a new job. He wanted to work at night so that he could carry on with his experiments. One night, he spilt sulfuric acid on the floor, and it dripped through the wooden floorboards onto the desk of his boss below. Thomas Edison lost his job. If you remember, we discussed how dangerous sulfuric acid is. It burns through most things. First invention. Thomas Edison's first invention was in 1877, the phonograph. This was a machine that could record and replay sound. The sound was played through a large horn. An amazing man. Thomas Edison was a very careful worker. He thought hard about all the different things that could go wrong in a project and how to put things right. He managed to get very important people interested in his inventions, and they gave money to help him so that Thomas had the time to work on them properly. The electric light bulb. Thomas wanted to invent a light that did not need oils or gas to be lit. Edison created a light bulb that would stay lit using electricity for 13.5 hours. That was a lot back then. His legacy. Thomas Edison died in 1931. He was 84 years old. Almost everyone in the world has used at least one of his inventions, the electric light bulb. We are still using them today, almost 100 years later. So this is the worksheet that you all have to do. So here you fill in the quick facts. Who can remember his birth date? So he was born on the 11th of February, 1847. So I just want to copy it because it's quicker than typing it with my one hand. Yeah, so well spotted. This is his place of birth, Ohio, America. That's correct. His mother was a teacher and he was taught at home. Okay, so now I don't want you to copy exactly. I'm just copying it so then I can change it. So his mother was a teacher, so he did not go to school. So instead of saying that, how could I say this in a different way? So I'm not copying. I just want to keep the information. Well, I can say he was homeschooled by his mother because he had hearing problems. Hearing. That line of mind. How has this invention changed the world? That's just one way of writing it. You might write it in a different way. He created a light bulb which did not need oil or gas, and it worked for 13.5 hours, which was far longer than other light bulbs. There it is, and motion picture camera. Light bulb, phonograph, and motion picture camera. Okay, so they're the inventions we can get from the text. It's probably not a good idea to write other ones, so we just write those 3 in for now. So we said phonograph, of course. We mentioned the light bulb, so there we go. Yours will probably be different to these because I've just collected some of yours and put my own one in. You will have different things that you learned about the inventor. These are just some example. Put at least 3 in, 3 or 4, yeah. And then here you do the picture. Okay. So the ones that we chose, that we learned about the inventor was he had a job while experimenting, and he invented more than just the light bulb. He created a light bulb that lasted for 13.5 hours. He had scarlet fever, which caused hearing problems as a child. So like I said, there's other ones in there which you might know some of these, have known some of these already, but there's other things in there which I didn't know even.